Moondoggie here, and welcome to Smashing the Battle. Now, one thing about this game, which I will get into right now, is the fact that there's a VR version of this game, but I scoped out that VR version of the game, and it's not good. It's just basically playing the same thing in a very weird, robust sense, where you can basically walk the entire map, yourself, which is kind of weird. And I scratch my head, like, it doesn't really do nothing to influence game wise, so I didn't let that, whatever. So right now we are playing with a girl named the Survivor, which, does she have a name? I don't know, but this is basically the concept. This is the concept of the game. So when I play tested this, it was acting really weird. So I played through her story, but there's two stories of it. So I'm going to walk you through her story, and then we'll follow the next story together. So by all means, let's do it. Let's get started. Okay, so health, SP. SP is very important in this game, very important. And then it's your armor. Your armor goes two ways, because you can activate your armor, and when you activate it, they can knock it off. So, obviously hit point, here we die. SP, that's special points. So your typical. Your typical stuff. Now, when your SP, if I recall correctly, I think she said it regenerates by itself, but don't quote me on that. Repair skill, which replenish your health. So, yeah, it does consume a lot. And so right now, this is a company that makes robots, and these robots are running amok. And there's a rebellious woman who's gone inside and basically attacked the place. There's a woman named Lauren, which Lauren here, she knows who the person is, because when everything happened, she basically acted like she played her role rather than trying to help the cause. Versus our girl Sarah O'Connell, she's just an employee who just got caught up in all the mess. So I'm just basically running through this with you guys. So if y'all decide to play this, y'all will have a general decent understanding of how to outwit the game. I remember that, I think. Yeah, I know about the evasion. And alright, cool. So you got your basic money and little armors you can pick up. My special abilities. And then, like your little evasion technique where you just tap A. Just do that. So these crates usually have money, and money is important because, if I recall correctly, it allows you to buy more stuff. And obviously you got your items. On the left side, you see your map, which, caution, the map is not, it is not helpful. Because as you can see, that place is blocked up by fire, and you can't walk through fire. You'll get wrecked pretty badly. So, despite all that, and you want to make sure you pay attention to all the different types of enemies that appear on the field, because you don't pay attention to all the types, you will overlook some of them who excel in like far range and power and hit with this. You got one that shoots out mine. But I can shoot out mines too, but me doing that, it's irrelevant. And that's it. That's the main premise and gist of it all. So we're gonna proceed to the next stage. And all these are build bots. That's all they are. They put the build and maintenance the facility, but the facility went haywire because somebody hacked it, which is the antagonist in quote who you will see in the game. Beholder Industries. The magnet. What the magnet do? Oh, okay, draws them in. Okay, I thought that draw in money, but no, that's not the case. It drops the enemies in, which it does help if you're trying to like get a boss in range of your special attack. So that works. All right, so let's go. Now you're probably wondering what overdrive is, which you won't get to see that right now. Probably not in this video, but you would definitely be seeing what that is. And for little, if you guys have been paying attention or not, the enemies die with one hit. Like, you can just smack them one good time and they explode. But this is your, like, remember when she was telling you about evasion? This is your evasion. But the problem with evasion, it leaves you wide open, which is kind of dumb. Because you would think evasion is supposed to help you, but it's quite the opposite. It leaves you wide open for a hit. Like I said, the levels are relatively short. Like probably depending on your speed and if you know where you're going, you can probably have this beat like a good. I didn't even do that. You can have this beat in like a good, possibly an hour tops. The boss pretty cool. And that's the end of that level. And like I said, there's 30 levels. I scoped out the other girl that we have to play with for her side of the story. Cause I don't know nothing about her side of the story. But security. Now, it's been a long time since I played this, so some of the stuff I'm saying is like I say, it's very brief because I haven't played the game in a long time. Oh yeah, we're looking for our friend Ivan. Yeah. Now, as you can see, this is not almost say this is not a level. This level more or less pertains to there are a number of enemies and you have to defeat them before time runs out, or the lift that you're on will collapse, or you just fail, or something like that. You just fail, period. And it's not a good feeling when you fail that, because you have like 300 enemies and you're trying to defeat them all, but before you realize that you're out of time and you get pissed off, because you're like, oh, I was so close, this sucks. So yeah, it's really interesting. And right now she's just telling you a combo right now. Actually, I was hired because I aced the fitness test. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so like I said, she was teaching you right now when she was talking. She was telling you about a combo you can use where you can drop this and place down a mine. So when they get dropped in, that's the one. Which is a decent combo. It's a decent combo, not the best combo. It's decent. ways for me to with, but that's not gonna happen, my good son. That's not gonna happen. Now you're dead. The ones you're gonna hate the most are the ones that run. Like the ones that run from your attacks, you're gonna hate them. The little battle bots are gonna come to you, but the ones that shoot, oh, they're prone to running. Like they will run every second chance they get. See, that's Ivan, and that's a friend of hers that we're trying to help. I'm back. Yeah, talk about coincidence. You're back. Yeah, it means he's dying. Yeah, a few hours left. And they explain the Spanish skill. There's no real need to explain the Spanish skill because you saw it like a bunch of times when I was fighting the boss. All it, y'all go back to Final Fantasy when Squall / Leon can make his sword extend to a greater blade. That's all that does. That's all it is. That's like literally the best perfect representation I can give. Yeah. Continue onward. Massive kill. Ultra mega super kills. Come on down. Making my way downtown. Robocop. Now that thing right there that you just saw that said danger on it, make sure you jump over. Those will hurt you bad. You don't want to hurt. Like you definitely don't want to hurt. Not from those. Those will really hurt you. Beat him up a good. Bam. See how I just reached them with no problem? Oh, the key. Thank you. If you're wondering what the key's for, the keys are basically to help you save employees on the premise. Problem is, it doesn't really. I don't think it offers anything. You should make a positive building. We're working to contain the situation. Okay. I have to earn a paycheck. So yeah, so like I self-explained, Lauren, not saying she's dirty or shady or anything, but she does have a role. She does have a role. And for good or bad, she was following orders. She chose to follow orders, which obviously had a negative effect to a very, very high extent, but it's more or less one of those moments where you can say, what can you do? You made a judgment call. You chose to follow orders, or you chose to help the, like I said, the character not a villain, and yet that character, the character you're gonna see, is the main antagonist. Now, if you notice, those bots took a couple of hits to die. Don't let that discourage you. It gets annoying because when you, especially when you get to situations like these, when you're doing it in waves. Oh, overdrive skill. See, she ain't gonna disclose that information because she know who she is. It's a she. Now there is kind of a shitty side to all of it, which I will try my best to explain. Yeah, please explain that. Yeah, of course she's hiding something. Yeah, please explain that. Your body is infused with the energy stored in the suit. This will increase your offense at the cost of your defense. That's that. Okay, I figured it. I figured that. Okay. Please note. Okay. Yeah, once you turn it on, you can't turn it off. So make a mental note of that. We gotta get to the 65th floor. So we're gonna do that. Overdrive. All we do is shed our armor. Shed our armor. To a negative frenzy attack. You gotta watch out for that thing. That thing is trying to hit you. Now this is waves, remember. So there's two types of these. Like I said, you got the waves and you have time. And you wanna like deal with waves and the time. The problem is with the wave, that little thing that's coming down that's trying to hit me, you have to look out for that, because if that hits you, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, it's gonna make you cry. Cause I think it's a one-hit KO, and that's just it. Like, you're just dead. You're just oh shit. Oh, doing that. Okay, kill the boss. Awesome. Kill mode. That's pretty bad. Really badly. And you see, like, you notice that the bots get more robust, where their tactic gets really dangerous. And you gotta really stand on your toes. That's why evading plays a key role, but it also plays a dangerous role as you're invading all these so-called gunshots. You're leaving yourself open for a melee hit, and you don't want to deal with that. You really don't want to deal with a melee hit. So now we're learning about the work that I just got done telling you about. You get one when you clear a stage with 3 stars. Oh. And bosses might have them. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of dumb in a sense, where you gotta complete the mission with 3 stars. Alright, I already got a couple keys, so we'll try to save them if we bump into them. So, like I said, it's not a long game. It's only 30 levels, which I don't know how many I cleared. I have to be real about it. I have to be really real about it. I have no idea how many I've done in the little bit of time that I've done it. I still haven't even decided if I wanted to do a long play or a short play. But we'll let the game and time decide. We'll let all that. That machine's playing, so you have to look at that. And that's the thing about it. I like games like this that it makes you have to really look. Like you have to pay attention. Get every attention to detail. Like you got the gold path up here. The gold path usually leads you to areas of loot. it usually leads you to a survivor. And see, that's the survivor right there. I gotta fight something out there. I'm not sure I gotta fight something. Yeah. That does And you see what I mean? Like, you can't. That's gonna cost me. That hurt. That's gonna cost me. So, rescue this guy. You get a lot of money for that. So when you rescue them, you do get a lot of money for it, but parts of your being is telling you not to really care. To be really, really honest about it. Part of you is telling you, like, I don't care about those workers, and heck, I got my own problems. Boss has There we go. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of how to beat those little fire ones. Like, if you notice how much I lost health, it's only because those dang fire ones just blew me up, and they're basically like the suicide bombers of the game. So you're not gonna like really, you're not gonna enjoy them. I'm just talking about you're not really gonna enjoy them. No, you're not gonna enjoy them at all. It's a massive kill. I mean, what is this? Moving on. It's been 22 minutes. I might push this into, well, we'll see. Like I said, there's only 30 levels, so I'm not positive on how many levels I've done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push this into a 30-minute segment, and depending on how much I did, I will do the rest of these and the rest of these in another video. And then I'll do another video that picks up our story. Well, I mean, we're in the story, of course, but it'll pick up where I left off. Like I said, I beat her story when I was playtesting this game, and I was mainly playtesting for the fact of the reason why they made VR versions of it. So I'm thinking like there's a discrepancy. But they're not. That's just how the game is. So oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to treat this game like a VR game. If the game can be played, well, nah, I don't think that's needed. That's really not needed. Because if I do it like that, it won't work. I can already tell it won't work. So I can just tell. Now I'm curious. Now I'm like intensely curious. I'm nowhere near certain. Survivor number 9. Wait, I think I know where I am. The Survivor 9. At the very top of the screen. When it said defeat all enemies. Once I beat this level, it does what I think it's going to do. That will be a good thing for us, because I will know where we are, which is a very, very good thing. Everyone join together. I'm not about to overdrive this yet. I usually save that for the boss. Obviously, I gotta fight the boss, and the boss likes to win. The boss likes to be your dick sometimes. Place that there. Alright, I get out the fire. I'm over here burning alive. Ooh, perfect. SP. Oh, that's power up shit. That's SP. That's sexy SP. Thank you. That boss has appeared. The rest of the things, get them all together. Hey, that's like the best way for crowd control is the magnet. When they want to scatter out and not stay in one place, you can use the magnet to do crowd control. Yep, I'm on the 10th level. Okay, cool. So like I said, there are 30 levels. Oh, 1 o'clock. Hold on. Goodbye, Siobhan. What's up? Take a break here. I hate when people say they have to control their emotions. I'm like, that's stupid. Let's go. Now, as you can see, this mission is on where that is a typo up top. It's not saying defeat all enemies in that timing, but it's actually saying if you beat this level within that time frame, which make that more clear, because that doesn't help when you say defeat the time limit. But I just did. See, I just did. You need to make it more defeat this level in that time frame rather than automated. So, I mean, you know, stupid. But yeah, so my objective is when I play VR games to a degree like this, where a game has become a VR game, I try my best to look at the change in gameplay, which there wasn't that much change in gameplay compared to this, versus if I was actually her doing all this. That's a different story. Like if I was actually her doing all this stuff, that's a different story. Like you are 100% in the game. Dead. There we go. So like I said, I tried to look for to change the game, but if we were playing as her, the game would be VR worthy. Look at Sleeping Dawn. Sleeping Dawn has a VR mode. I checked it out. The VR mode doesn't own up to anything. It doesn't change the gameplay. It doesn't change the gameplay. It's the same thing, just more of a locomotion for your head. Granted, that doesn't help because you're still bound by rules of the controller. The controller can only do so much, even if you can try to peer around the corner. It really won't work. So I try to look at things like that, in that perspective. I'm at level 11. I'm gonna try my best to get to 15, but that'll be half. You know, it's like the build bots are getting more and more advanced. Like each time, a little more pain in my butt. But you know, that's the premise of the game. What they really try to do. Now, obviously, that statement I made about VR, there are a few exceptions to the rule. Granted, those exceptions to the rule won't get a review. There's no need for it. There's no review on it. Those things hurt. I don't want to pile up any health. but your armor does help assist. So rather you take a full 30 damage, you probably take like 15 of that, or some to that degree. You do get like a little loop in the damage, but if you go overdrive, you do increase attack, but it doesn't really benefit you if you don't know how to manipulate it properly. In terms of like attack is really inefficient. You just waste your time, your energy, and the fact that ooh, I actually but they all got a full boost of and you know like when you rather dodge like roll into them rather than try to roll out the way of them. Because you want to roll into them to get as close as possible. Alright, that's the end of that. And you notice we haven't had like a cutscene moment. So you can tell this is like the intermission of the game. See, now we're here. I think there's a nope, no conversation, see? No time. Drive me daddy. Now you can tell. Now you can tell. Now you can see. So yeah, this is as you saw that things could get really dicey and really hard real quick. Breaking news. An Imperial will be the worst terrorist attack in recent years. The officials have refused to make any statements so far. With explosions continuing throughout the site, it's too dangerous to make any rescue attempts. At this rate, the whole complex will collapse before we can do anything. Yep. According to our spokesperson from Beholder's Industry, the prime suspect for this is inhumane and malicious attack is a woman named Kate Corner, the former chief security officer. And you see what I mean. They, Lauren and Kate knew each other. According to sources, Kate Corner had a disagreement with the company when it issued demolition order to secure the site for a newly high-rise complex. And it was a disagreement, alright. And you see how she's using that. It's getting more into, you know, like what's the truth. Alright, moving on. Like she said. And yeah, we're almost there anyway, so we're actually in a really good stage. Yeah, because it's going on 35. Like I said, now you do get like a little award bonuses as you know that they're getting like max combo, kills, evasion. But the best way you want to do all that, stay at that little electrical fence that rotates. Stay near that and keep evading on top of it. You'll get your evasion bonus real quick. It's real easy. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Move on, next wave. Oh, they blew my arm. Now my system's gonna heal. But basically, hold on. 75%. It's like waiting for Jarvis to get his stupid suit back online. Now, if I was to time it perfectly, I would have overdived before they, in quote, wreck my armor. Save them and give me a key. But like I said, game's not super long to actually play. See, it's like this is without including the little cutscene. If you really blast the cutscene my video playing this game, you probably just shaved off like probably 10 minutes, and you're not conversating like I am. You probably shaved off a good 10 minutes. So. You'll be good. You'll be good. 30 minutes tops. So, and I got the 30 minutes tops on the 15. So that's 1 hour per character basically. All right, no conversation needed. Awesome. And I just realized that technically when I because I just realized in retrospect we need to do 15. As well, like I already kind of did the like the level you're on, you have to play that level. So we have 2 levels, 14 and 15. But I should. Let's see. Oh, stupid robot. And yet, that thing is going too far throughout this entire level. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. No. Okay. Nope. I was right. Okay, follow you to the end, time, space, and die as this thing continues to follow. You're gonna be on your deathbed, and that thing's just gonna be beeping on the top of your head. And imagine that thing just hovering over you, and the minute you say your last goodbyes, it falls on you. That'd be so screwed up. Alright, I'm gone. Bye. Okay, it's 40 now, and we're at the last part, so this is a good place to stop. Well, we will definitely leave here and pick this up. I won't conversate as much because I actually would like conversating and give y'all guys background on what we're doing. That kind of sucked up a little bit of time, but I could easily make all that up with in the next video. So we're decent. Alrighty, that is that, everybody. Excuse me. Oh. see, that's the antagonist. And trust me, like, there's no sense in me reading it because I basically gave y'all like the short version. So now when it comes down for the other female, I will have to probably read that because I don't know the story on her. Wow, he died 3 hours ago. Yep. So that Ivan guy, dead 3 hours ago. Now the funny part is when she says you don't need her help anymore, you literally do not hear from her for a good section of the game. Like you don't hear nothing from her at all. So we're gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna skip to the next stage for a second. Okay, so this is stage 15, number 15. We're gonna leave it right here and definitely continue back in the next episode. So until then, everybody, thank you all for watching. Please continue on watching. And as always, I will see all of you when the next moon rises.